Hey everybody, me D back at with another video, and today, as you can see, we're not at home. This isn't home. I kind of wish it was home sometimes. It's not. We are at a timeshare resort, the Orange, what's it called? Holiday Inn Vacation Club at Orange Lake in Kissimmee, Florida. Yes, we are in Disney World, celebrating the wife's 50th birthday and the Magic Kingdom's 50th anniversary. What a coincidence. Now, the 50th anniversary of the Magic Kingdom actually was October of 2021, but those festivals run 18 months, right? So we are just getting it under the wire. That thing ends in the end of March, and they're also starting another new celebration because this year, 2023, is the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company coming into existence. So we're going to see, there's not going to be any huge celebrations for that here. Most of the stuff that's going on for that is happening at Disneyland on the other coast because that's the OG park. But we'll see some merch in that when we do some shopping. We're going to see some indications of it. But for most of our trip here, we're here for 2 weeks, we'll be inundated with 50th anniversary of the Magic Kingdom. There's special treats, there's special merchandise. There's you'll see the castle later. I'll show you. It has a different overlay and all that. It's pretty awesome. I'm a little subdued this morning because I'm a little tired. It's 11:30. Oh, you can see someone's teeing off behind me there too. There's a golf course right here. Behind me is a golf course and a lake. I haven't seen any alligators come out of the lake yet, but I'm sure they will eventually. So yeah, I haven't kind of totally woken up yet. We just had breakfast. It's 11:30 in the morning, Eastern time. We got in at, I don't know, our head to the pillow around 4. So yeah, a little tired, but we have to kind of get the jet lag and the time change out of our system. Tracey's hopping in the shower right now. We, because of our schedule and how late we got in, we are not going to a park today. We're going to go at Disney Springs, do a little shopping. And also there's football tonight. Obviously there's 2 championship football games. We knew when we were coming here for Tracey's birthday that we were going to have to work around football, and we are doing that. So like at 4:30 Eastern time today, the Chiefs are on, so we'll be back for that. So we're going to go to Disney Springs. We're going to have some lunch, probably at the Polite Pig. It's just what it sounds like. And do a little shopping. And we'll shop until we're too tired to shop anymore. And then we'll come back and relax and have a nice relaxing evening. Normally for a 50th birthday, I'd take her to a nice restaurant, but since football's on, I'm just going to do what I can do here. Do a little shopping today. We're going to make a little filet mignon. We have a 2-bedroom townhome here, which is very nice. It's got all the amenities. It's not luxurious. It's perfectly serviceable, but we've stayed here many times. It's a really nice resort. There's lots of good things here, and it's very comfortable and very well, I was going to say affordable, but we have a timeshare. So this is the first time we've been in Florida in quite a while where we're not staying on Disney property for at least part of the trip. The Disney rooms the prices have gone through the roof. The hotel we like to stay at, the Grand Floridian, be about $1,000 a night US. So that's a pretty expensive vacation for 2 weeks. This cost, with our exchange fees that we paid to stay here, cost us less than $1,000 Canadian for 2 weeks. So, I mean, duh. Yeah, you don't get the benefits of staying on property, but you know, it's like, you know, I pay a little extra for that, but I'm not paying, you know, what that would be 14,000 US versus 1,000 Canadian. I mean, that's, you know, pretty comfortable here. Oh, and of course, if you stay on property, you're just staying in a room. You don't get a suite for those prices. Now, the rooms are very nice, and of course, the hotels are gorgeous. The Grand Floridian is spectacular, but you know, you can't cook your own meals. There's no kitchen, so now you're also adding the expense of eating out every single meal. Whereas here, we could probably eat, I don't know, half our meals here, breakfast mostly, and then 4 or 5 dinners when we're not at the parks or boat or something. A few minutes ago, I saw a guy shank 3 into that lake, and actually he was teeing off over there at the ladies' tees. And after his third one, he said, "Jesus, I should have just teed off on the men's tees. How much worse could it get?" So anyway, so that's where we are, and there's going to be, for those of you that watch these just for the wine, don't worry, there's going to be lots of that. In fact, I'm going to do a little mini report on the wine we had at the airport. We had a really good travel day yesterday. Short traveling from Chilliwack to Seattle to Orlando's always a long day, but you know, we flew first class. We had some really good meals. My meal was spectacular, just an incredible airline meal. And before we did that, we stayed for an hour or so at a wine bar. They used to have a Vino Volo in SeaTac. That closed down. They opened up a new wine bar, and it was nice too. It wasn't, I didn't like as much as Vino Volo, but it was good. And we tasted. We ordered three glasses of wine. The guy actually came over. You could order like remotely on a little. There's a QR code. You're ordering that. The guy comes over and assumed we had made a mistake because there was two of us. I ordered 3 glasses of wine. I said, no, that was fine. And then so he knew we were into wine, so he brought me like 3 more samples. So I think we tasted 6 wines. Yesterday, all from Washington State wines. They were all good. 2 of them were really good, and 4 of them were fine, serviceable. But I'll do a little report on that. Maybe just a blog post, we'll see. And until then, next time you see me, we'll be at the park or at Disney Springs. I'll bring you something interesting. I'm going to have a great trip. I'm going to do all kinds of interesting things. We had some wine shipped down from wine.com. 8 bottles of stuff. Get some pretty interesting, eclectic little stuff there. It's not all that expensive too, but stuff you can't get in Canada. You can't even go into a store here and buy. But it hasn't arrived yet. It was supposed to arrive yesterday. When we arrived, I thought we'd pick it up this morning, but it's not here. And the FedEx tracking is pretty sketchy on when it's going to be here. So we also have a wine suitcase, which we brought 3 bottles down in, and they got here fine. So they're in the fridge, and I bought 2 bottles of red. Today, we're going to have a fairly special bottle for Tracey's 50th with the filet, and I'll show that to you later. And hoping that the wine.com wine arrives Monday. I don't know, not going to come on the weekend, I don't think. So that's it. So yeah, so those of you into the wine, you're going to get all kinds of that too. And for those of you who want to watch a little Disney content, you get some of that too. All right, so stay tuned. So here we are, Disney Springs. When we checked in at the resort yesterday, our fine gentleman Dave told us to come here for the best chicken sandwich he'd ever had in his life. And I said, oh, where's that? And he said, Everglazed. Everglazed? You mean the donut place? Yes, the donut place, where you can get a barbecue chicken sandwich on donuts. Let me introduce you to the polite pig.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
So here it is. Where do we start? Cornbread, slaw, brisket, cheddar and something sausages, sweet potato tots with Parmesan cheese. That's the ribs, obviously. Pulled pork, potato salad, smoked chicken, mac and cheese. So this whole platter is $45. Came $52 and we added on the ribs. That's about extra charge, and another $6 for a third side. We get 2 sides, and so we have 3. So $58 for this platter. You also have the option to add on a big hunk of smoked turkey. We didn't do that. And so our entire bill after tip was $78, including our pops.
So what are you eating?
My food comes later. So yeah, earlier I mentioned we're going to have filet mignon for dinner tonight. I think we're probably going to have the rest of this for dinner tonight. But how's the pulled pork? You enjoyed that, did you? Yeah? Give me a quick review.
So fucking good.
All right, I'm going to dig in now. I said we might see some Disney 100 merch. Well, we don't see some, we see a lot. They got a whole section in the World of Disney store. The colors for the 100th anniversary is purple and silver. As you can tell by everything being purple and silver. There's certainly some beautiful stuff here. And a couple of things I can already see are going home with us for sure. All right, so here we are now back in the resort. Going to open a little Ridge 2020 Paso Robles Zinfandel. Now we're doing that because our dinner plans changed, because as you saw from the polite pig, we have a little bit of food left, just a little bit of food left. So I am not a barbecue connoisseur generally. I like it, but it's not a go-to for me. But this was really spectacular. One of the things I liked the most about it was the attention to detail on the sides. You'll notice the mac and cheese didn't make it home with us because it was about as good as mac and cheese that you could possibly ask for. But everything was delicious. Those tater tots are great. Potato salad's great. The coleslaw is great. On the meat, it's all good. It's good. It's really good. The brisket was my favorite, but it's all well done. The ribs are good. It's all good. There was nothing here that's not great. It's just not my thing. The rubs and that. Barbecue, if you don't love the rubs or the sauces, you're not going to really love the dish that much. But this was particular. This sausage, like a cheddar or something or other sausage, just fantastic. You know, so not many of those made it back with it either. So of all the stuff on that plate, the only thing that was pretty pedestrian was the jalapeno cornbread, and it was fine. It was just, you know, nothing special, but it was perfectly good. Everything else was really good. So I'm gonna dig in and I'll give you a review on the wine in a minute. All right, Ridge 2020 Paso Robles Zinfandel. Bought this today for $44 US, I think. Well, if it's the US, I'm in the United States. That's a stupid thing to say. Lovely nose, blackberry, a little bit of herbaceousness there. It's like maybe a blueberry jam, but not. It's not jammy like California Zin can be. The stickily sweet one. It's not like that at all. But yeah, there's some brambly fruit, and a little bit of maybe some dried sage, something like that. Dry. Tannins are medium plus. This is a wine that could age probably for quite a few years. It's like peppery quality on the palate, like cracked black pepper. Go along with some blackberry, blueberry pie maybe. There's some like some underbrush sage. Yeah, it's good wine. It's nice. I think we've had the Ridge Zin one more time, one time before in the past, and liked it. And this is good too. We bought it just because I thought it's the old traditional Zinfandel and barbecue pairing. Although the barbecue we had, which had a rub on it, didn't really require Zinfandel. But what the hell? Yeah, it's good. I'm giving that 91 points, probably 91 plus, because I do think that it's been decanting such as it is. And when I was at Target, I had to buy some wine glasses and a glass carafe because there's no decanter here. You know, usually at these places you get some real entry-level cheap wine glasses. Oh, this is one of ours from home. We brought a few. In the wine carrier, we also had 4 wine glasses, 3 of which made it. But I bought some cheap ones too because the glasses they provide here they're laughable. I don't even know if they consider them wine glasses. They're terrible. And there was nothing but a plastic pitcher, so I'm not going to use that to decant wine. So I paid $13 for a carafe, which will just leave all this stuff behind. You know, it's the price of doing business. We want to drink good wine on this trip, so. Okay, that's good. All right, so we're gonna have our dessert, and then we'll be back with our second bottle of wine. I'm not sure what that's gonna be yet, but it'll be good, I bet. All right, wine number 2 of the night. Probably the last wine of the night. Etude. Grace Benoist Ranch Estate Grown Pinot Noir 2018 from Carneros. I was excited when I saw this in the store because we knew this winery a little bit from the Vancouver International Wine Festival probably 4 or 5 years ago. And I have to just stop for a second. Is these the world's worst curtains behind me or what? I mean, this is a comfortable resort, but the furniture looks like it's from 1974. It doesn't feel so bad, but like seriously? Like, what is that? Anyway, so red cherry and black plum, maybe some strawberry, raspberry, a bit of dried herbs. It's kind of Burgundian, but not quite as intensely herbaceous. So yeah, wine festival probably 4 or 5 years ago when California was the host nation or state. We came across Etude, and they had 3 or 4 different Pinots there, and we liked them all. This was not one of them. I don't remember the Grace Benoist Ranch. It's a different vineyard, obviously, but I know they make good Pinots, so I was excited when I saw this in the store because we don't see this in Canada very often, I don't think. So yeah, it's nice nose though. Oh, that's good. Oh, so black cherry and raspberry, a white pepper there, dried rosemary, medium plus to long finish. That's good. Again, about the same price as the Zinfandel, 45-ish. US. No, yeah, honestly, it was not Russian rubles, US. Nice, nice. That's good. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna give that 91 points. Really good, solid Pinot for the price. Yeah, that's good stuff. So I'm watching the second football game here. The Chiefs won game 1, even though Mahomes got hurt. A little scary for next week, but that's good. Watching the Giants in Philadelphia now. We'll see how that one ends. Go Giants. But either way, this has been a terrific day, and we didn't even go to the parks. So tomorrow, I'll be up early. We're gonna try and rope drop the Magic Kingdom. Usually by now, I have everything planned and fast passes booked and all that stuff, but of course they change things. If you're a Disney fan, you know that the world changed, and there's no fast passes anymore. Now there's Lightning Lane and Genie Plus and yada yada yada, so I haven't booked anything because I can't book it until 7 a.m. tomorrow. So I'll be up tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day in the history of Splash Mountain, the current iteration here in the Magic Kingdom. On Monday it goes down for a long refurb where they're changing it into Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So it'll be exciting. I'll be very excited to see the new ride, but it'll be a year and a half till that opens. So tomorrow is the last day of Splash Mountain. So at 7 a.m. I'll be up tomorrow trying to book a Lightning Lane for Splash Mountain so we can go on it one last time here. Now, of course, Disneyland has a Splash Mountain as well, and they haven't announced, they're changing that one as well, but they haven't announced the closing date yet for that one. So, but I kind of doubt we'll be back to Disneyland before it closes. So I'm pretty sure this will be the very last opportunity for us to ever ride the current Splash Mountain, which is a pretty awesome ride. Not to mention there's lots of other new stuff there we want to ride too. So we're hoping that when I get up at 7 a.m., I'm able to get a Lightning Lane booked for Splash Mountain. And then we're going to go to the Magic Kingdom and have a wonderful day. And we'll be back here in the evening again to watch more football tomorrow, because football doesn't end yet. So anyway, I'm going to end this video now. I'm going to post a few videos this trip. I'm not going to post one every single day. But we'll see how much until I get some decent amount of content, and I'll post some updates, some good wine stuff. We're very excited about Epcot because they're right now running the what do they call it? The Festival of the Arts. Epcot runs several festivals a year. We've been to the Flower and Garden Festival a couple times, and it's great. That's in the spring. We've been to the Food and Wine Festival, which is in the summer to fall, which is also great. They have a festival of holidays. We haven't been to that one yet. It's only in December. And then there's this one that runs January, February. It's called the Festival of the Arts, and it's very art focused. But there's also a lot of food and wine booths, or there's 18 different food and wine booths, which has a lot of great food that is supposed to be like artistic food to kind of run the festival. So we're gonna taste a lot of that stuff, and I'll do it all for you, but I'm not gonna do it all on the same day. So there's probably gonna be a few different days with the videos that I kind of scream together into one Epcot video. So. And of course they have wine there too. It's food and wine festival without food and wine festival. Of course the wine they serve in little plastic cups, so that's always a challenge. But honestly, at the food and wine festival we were at 2 or 3 years ago, it wasn't as big a disaster as you thought. You could get a sense of the wines in those little plastic cups. It wasn't, because they're not serving you, 82 Rothschild, but at least you get a sense of what the wines are like. So stay tuned. We're going to have lots of good food and wine coming up. And tomorrow, our first day in the Magic Kingdom. And I just want to finish this video by wishing my wife an amazing 50th birthday. That is today. So yeah, in a perfect world, we could have actually been in the Magic Kingdom for her 50th, which would have been perfect. But with our schedule, that just didn't work. So we'll do that tomorrow. And so until then, drink great wine. See you soon.